Have you ever tried to connect two different programming languages only to hit a wall? It can be incredibly frustrating, right? If you're facing issues returning a string from Fortran to C++, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to unravel this challenge together. I completely understand how perplexing it can be when your code doesn't behave as expected. You write everything perfectly, but the output is just not what you anticipated. You're definitely not alone in this. Many developers encounter similar issues when bridging languages. Let's dive into the specific question at hand. One user asked, "How can I return a string from Fortran to C++?" They provided a C++ function call and a Fortran subroutine, but when they executed the C++ code, they only got a single character instead of the full string. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what's happening here? The issue arises because the Fortran subroutine is not correctly set up to handle the string length when called from C++. The default behavior in Fortran can lead to unexpected results when interfacing with C++. Let's break this down step by step. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a crucial tip that will help you avoid these kinds of issues in the future. To return a string from Fortran to C++, the user needs to ensure that the character array is properly allocated in C++. First, the user should allocate memory for the name variable in C++ before passing it to the Fortran subroutine. Next, the user should modify the Fortran subroutine to accept a character array of the correct length. This can be done by using the character len equals str declaration in the Fortran code. After that, the user should ensure that the Fortran subroutine is called correctly from C++. This involves passing the allocated name variable and its length to the subroutine. Finally, the user should remember to free the allocated memory for the name variable in C++ after it is no longer needed to prevent memory leaks. Fun fact: did you know that Fortran is one of the oldest programming languages still in use today? It was developed in the 1950s, and yet it still plays a crucial role in scientific computing. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution to returning a string from Fortran to C++ involves modifying the Fortran subroutine. The user suggests declaring the name as a character array of a fixed size in Fortran and using a loop to copy the string into this array. Here's the tip I promised. Always ensure that your character arrays are properly sized and allocated when passing between Fortran and C++. This simple practice can save you a lot of headaches. And there you have it. You should now be able to return strings from Fortran to C++ without any issues. Remember, proper memory management is key. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more programming tips, and don't miss our next video where we tackle another common coding challenge.